Alright, let's put a plant on a moss pole as a support and talk about why you would do that and what it does. This is my mini monstera plant, one of them, and it has gotten a little bit out of control. You can see I have, be careful, I have this trellis that I had on here, but it way outgrew the trellis, and so I'm going to put it on a moss pole. And before I do that, I'm going to check. I have a feeling that it's probably pretty tight in this pot, so let's carefully remove the trellis. Oh boy, this is tangled up in here. Let's see. Whee! Alright, one. Not rip a leaf off. Alright. So let's pull it out of this pot first of all and see if it's root bound. If it is, I have to move it to a bigger pot. So I have pebbles in the bottom here. I mean, honestly, it's not. It's fine. It's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it back in this same pot with the pebbles mixed in. Might give her some of that old soil, since I got it right here. A healthy dose of some new soil. Plant in here. Plant the roots with new soil, just for some fresh nutrients, because this thing definitely hasn't been repotted in a year. Okay, now we're going to add my discard bin. Okay, scoop this off. Alright, now we're ready to party. We're going to add a moss pole, and I'll show you my favorite kind of moss pole I have over here this is like a Quar moss pole. I've made them before. Honestly, it's cheaper to buy them, but you can get these that stick together. So it's like stackable, extendable. Ooh, you gotta muscle it together. I think this will be tall enough, but let's see. So you just pick a spot in your pot where there's not roots and just stick it on in there. And it has to go in enough that it'll be supported. Alright, so this plant has 2 stems. Honestly, I probably should chop it and propagate it. I've done that before on this plant. So I have a second one growing upstairs. So it's already got some beautiful aerial roots growing. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to wrap it around the moss pole. And what I like about a moss pole compared to a trellis, this is just like a plasticky plant twine. You can use any kind of twine, rope, twist ties. You're going to want to gently put it on here and just double knot it. Tight enough to hold the plant in place, but not so tight that you're hurting the plant. What I like about moss poles is that they retain moisture. So you can spray them, you can mist them, and they stay really moist, and your plant's aerial roots will grow into there, which is great for these tropical plants. So now we've got this really long one, and I'm going to wrap it round and round, and I'm going to go kind of horizontally for a really lush, thick look. There we go. Alright, so this will go here. So I need another piece of twine. And you can use a trellis like I had before. Totally fine. It's just a different look. And this can get really thick. I have a beautiful pothos moss pole on my front porch that has grown pretty lush with the plants. So I love these stackable ones because you can add to it later. It can be kind of weird to put a small plant on a large moss pole if you're feeling ambitious, like it's going to grow, but it can look a little bit weird at first. So this gives you that flexibility. And I gotta take these off. I can't tie a knot with gloves on. My goodness. It gives you that flexibility. One more. I'll prop it up nice and tall. And she's leaning. She's leaning. All right, there we go. Much better. Ta-da! Monstera moss pole.